Breaking news involving the fight over SNAP benefits. The Department of Agriculture says it will begin fully funding the program immediately. That announcement coming one day after a federal judge ordered the Trump administration to do just that. NBC News White House correspondent Yamiche Alcindor joins us now. Yamiche, I wonder what else the department is saying, because the administration earlier had said they were going to appeal that judge's ruling.
That's right. And Kate, the Trump administration is still appealing that ruling. But in the meantime, they're saying they are going to comply with this court ruling as is. Now, I want to read to you part of a court filing where the Trump administration is essentially making its case for why it shouldn't fully fund SNAP. It said this court should allow USDA, which is the agricultural department, to continue with the partial payment and not compel the agency to transfer billions of dollars from another social safety net program with no certainty of their replenishment. So the Trump administration essentially is saying they don't want to move around money here in order to pay for SNAP, because there's some child nutrition programs that they're going to have to take money from in order to do this. Now, the president was also asked about this. Take a listen to what he said.
The reason I don't want to talk about affordability is because everybody knows that it's far less expensive under Trump than it was under Sleepy Joe Biden. And the prices are way down.
So there the president was talking about affordability in the midst of all of this conversation about SNAP and about the fact that millions and millions of Americans are not only looking for their benefits and saying that they're going to not have the food assistance that they need, but he's also focused on the idea that Americans nationwide are saying that the cost of living is too high, while the White House and the president are saying this is really a hoax by the Democrats, that affordability isn't an issue. So it's quite the messaging coming out of the White House, Kate.
Yamiche, real quick, do we know how quickly those SNAP benefits could get to people, or do we not know yet?
That's a big question. There is no timeline here. The court order says that it needs to happen within the next day, which I think is today, Friday. Whether or not that's actually going to happen is a big question. But of course, as I said, 40 million Americans on SNAP benefits. They're looking at their calendars. They're looking at their families and hoping that that money gets there as soon as possible. But we're just not sure of what that timeline will be, Kate.
All right, Yamiche Alcindor, thank you.